Game, Leela. It is said Leela. Ram Leela, Krishna Leela. Leela, the game, birth and the death in between the game. So you never understand this game. So what actually is a game? One who understands that outside the small I, the dead body is I, but the temporarily to move on this planet and back to my home by taking my pilot, taking my driver, the capital I, who will take me to the my home, the permanent home. My permanent home is what we say God home, which somewhere we say Sachkhand, Par Brahm. So that the God home where we have to go. So the game is you have to search yourself that you are not only the small I but the capital I. Yes, today's question asked is, Master, can you please tell who am I? Who am I? The question asked is, who am I? Very important question. Very, very important question of our life, which hardly someone understands. Which hardly someone understands. Because this I is not the I which we know. Generally, when we ask someone about him, the I is always as I am Rajesh, son of Madan Lal, resident of Delhi, citizen of India, husband of so and so, wife of so and so, I am officer. So, or generally the I represents all that external. I represents our outside whatever identification we have. But when this question is asked in the spirituality, because you have come to me and my subject is spirituality. So naturally, if you are asking me, my reply will also come in the spirituality only. So spirituality means the inner eye. Inner eye. What we know is the external eye. There is a two eye. One is external eye and one is internal eye. External eye, you can say, is the small eye, and the internal eye is capital I. So that external eye, which is small I, is connected with the physical body. Physical body. What we have outside. When we say the body, we say body means what? Consists of ear, eyes, nose, mouth, legs, hands, ears, and so many parts. So we say the body means these all parts when assembles is the body. And when we say I am Rajesh, so this is what we are saying, this body name. Body name. This is body name. And in this body name, all that what you gives, whatever identifications of this body is all of that outside which you can see by your eyes, which you can hear by your ear, which you can taste by your tongue, smell by your nose, or touch by your hand. So all that, whatever you give, your relationships with anything or any place or any person in this world is all small I. Small I. When you say, I am Rajesh, son of Madan Lal, so that Madan Lal also small I. Live in Delhi, Delhi is also small I. Citizen of India is also small I. So small I gives the identification of the small I. And this small I, which is outside, connected with your body, is all temporary. Is all temporary. Nothing is permanent. That what you say, I, the Rajesh, is temporary. Today is, tomorrow won't be. Birth and the death. Son of Madan Lal, no more. Madan Lal also is born and died. Place, Delhi, also was never before, will never be after. All is temporarily. India also. Because, see, the whole universe is born many times and died many times. We never know, we never have the thought of our being. Who am I? Actual, the real I, the capital I, we never think about. We think only of the small I, which takes birth and dies. So all connected with your body, outside anything, any place, any person, is all going to take birth and die. All this game of birth and the death. Today you are, tomorrow you won't be. Birth had brought you here, death will take away from here. You can say birth is your on switch and death is your off switch. Many before you from your family had gone, which is the death. So where there is a birth, there is a death. Something appears, will disappear. So this all is connected with your small I, birth and the death. So anything connected with your small I is temporary. Now we come to the capital I. The capital I. That capital I is inner of your body, inner. As we say, the software in the computer. As we say, circuit in the mobile. So inner software, inner. That inner software which makes this body to move, which makes your eyes to see, which makes your ear to hear, which makes your mouth, your tongue to taste, which makes your nose to smell, which makes your hands to touch. So that inner, that which makes your body to work around, to move around, like the battery in the mobile, like the current in your computer, current in your lights, in your fans, in your air conditioners. So without the current, all instruments are dead. Same, the small I is dead without the capital I. And capital I neither takes birth nor dies. Capital I, that the inner energy, that the current inside, which you must have heard, the conscious energy, soul, water, different words to that inner energy. So that the energy inside, the father of the small I outside body, is neither taking birth nor dying. So that energy, that the current, that the soul, when enters in the body, when you come out of your mother womb, disconnected from your mother, in that dead body, the individual, that energy, the soul enters in your body. And your body starts moving. In the beginning weeping, then moving. And today, you are alive because of that current energy. So when energy goes inside, it is called the birth. When energy goes out, exits, it is called the death. So the body which you have, the identification, that identification is death, dead. But this dead identification is somewhere because of the capital I, that the live energy inside making you live. But you never understand that actually the small I outside and the capital I inside, both are you. Both are you. Your clothes as you wear is yours, as body is yours. You cannot say that clothes are not mine and body is yours, body is mine. Body is yours, clothes are yours when you are put on your body. Likewise, the outside body, the cloth, inside the current, both are you. But it is as we have just gone through a currency which is only at one part, is okay, the other part is not printed. One part is printed. You say head is printed, tail is not printed. So when there is one part, the other part is missing, we say it is duplicate. So you live your life as a duplicate because you never understand the real I, the capital I. Duplicate I, you live and you die with the duplicate I. And when the birth with the duplicate I and the death with the duplicate I, you have lost the game. This is the game. Game, Leela. It is said Leela. Ramleela, Krishna Leela. Guru Nanak Leela, Jesus Leela. Buddha Leela, Mahavira Leela. Guru Nanak Leela, Sai Baba Leela. Mirabai, Sahajobai, Lallabai Leela. Lauj Sukrat Leela. Leela, the game, birth and the death in between the game. So you never understand this game. So what actually is the game? One who understands that outside the small I, the dead body, is I, but the temporarily to move on this planet and back to my home by taking my pilot, taking my driver, the capital I, who will take me to my home, the permanent home. My permanent home is what we say, God home, which somewhere we say Sachkhand, Par Brahm. So that the God home, where we have to go. So the game is, you have to search yourself that you are not only the small I, but the capital I. You are not only the temporary body, but the permanent body too. That permanent body is inside the energy. But that body neither takes birth nor dies, but it makes this body as birth and the death. Current comes, current goes off, game is over. So actually, your identification, you have only half. You take your body as I, but you never take the inner energy as you. It is like if you are wearing the cloth, you say, someone is say you, who are you? You say, I am the t-shirt, I am the jean, I am the Punjabi suit, I am the track pant. Then what will happen? Will you laugh or not? Will you say or not, are you mad? Are you mad? You say that you are clothed. But when you go to the spiritual team, when you go there, when you speak about you that I am so and so, I am minister, I am doctor, I am this, I am that, then the master will laugh at you. Because he will say, how long you will remain on this chair? How long you will remain in this bungalow? How long you will stay here? The moment you disappear from this body, everything will be lost. Death will take away everything of you. Death will take away everything of you. So this is not you. This body is the temporary cloth. Outside cloth is running for 2 years, 1 year, 4 years. This body cloth may run for 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 70 years, 80 years, 100 years. So are you this body which when dies becomes a dust? So when you go deep inside, then you come to know that inside, as with the cloth, this body is mine. Likewise with this cloth of body, small I, there is a capital I. I am. I am that energy too. I am that conscious too. I am that soul too. And the moment you understand that inside your soul, automatically you will see whatever troubles or problems coming in your life will disappear. Because temporarily. So you have to understand that before the departure from this body which dies, from this dead body which dies means energy goes in from body to outside, to his home. But if you have not made friendship, you have not related yourself with that capital I, then do you think that capital I you will recognize when you die? Because you are attached to your body, which you say I, and you have never respected, loved the most valuable one who had made this body to move, who had made your mind to operate, which had got you the job, big chairs, and you have never respected that inside, the capital I. So the actual, the one which is immortal, which neither take birth nor dies, permanent, is your driver to take back to you a home, the God home, Sachkhand, Parbrahm. So generally in this universe, we die half. We die half. 50. We die half. Duplicate. Death becomes a duplicate. And duplicate never encashed. So the moment you die, departure from this earth, you are nowhere. Then we are just Where wandering from here to there, from this planet to that, from 84 to 84 lakh species, what is said. So the main is your I is I when the small I adds with the capital I. Then capital I will bring the small I back. Like in the clock at 12 o'clock, big needle hides the small I, small needle. So the moment you go into that, you will see body becomes the number 2 and the capital I, the inside, the energy body becomes the number 1. And that is the success of your life. And that is you. That is you. Small I is temporarily, like you enjoy your clothes, but clothes are never permanent. The real is your body. So likewise, inside the capital I body is permanent. That which you are, temporary this body which disappears is not you. If you say, I am the cloth, then you say, I am the body too. If you say, my cloth is temporary, so this body cloth is temporarily. Unless you understand this body temporarily, you will never understand the capital, the permanent body. So first you understand my body, my house, my relations, my parents, my all this chair and everything in this universe where I am today is temporarily. The day you are completely inside making it sure that everything here is temporarily and I am here the visitor and I have to just take off from here, automatically switch over to the permanent I. Then inside body, the energy body becomes the engine and this body becomes the compartment. Now you have to just understand. If you don't understand, and death as the duplicate, half I, will take you again back to this universe with all your cycle of birth and death again, which you are already doing today. So when you reach to the spiritual master who had experienced, who had taken the inner capital I, the energy body as the engine and this body had taken as the compartment, which you had taken the body as the engine and the energy body as the compartment. But the energy body you never think of. So that the capital I is always, these all that godly people we say, spiritual masters, Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Guru Nanak, Dev Ram, Paramahansa, Sai Baba, Mirabai, Sahajobai, Lallabai, Laoje, Socrates, and all those before in the last Yuga, Rama, Krishna, these all people had just made the world awaken on this capital I only. That you're not. You're just struggling, disturbing yourself for those things which are temporary. So, just recognize your inner capital I, which you are. And that is only possible when you make the company of the spiritual masters. Then only your journey towards that inner kingdom of capital I, you will get complete. And that will be the success of your life. That capital I makes you bliss all the time. Because then you understand, wherever I am, I don't have the house, I don't have the car, my job is not there, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. You know, temporarily. Like you go in a hotel for 2 days, if some problem is temporary, I have to go after 1 day. Leave it. Then the problems will dissolve. You are in disturbance, you are sad because you do not know your real identification. You know your real identification. Real. Temporarily. Like the parda. Real, not the real. So understand the real and life will be bliss. Nothing else. And you will see the results. So understand. Search it out with the spiritual company, spiritual master. And one day you will find you are not the same as you are. And that will be your success.